Hello my viewers, you are highly welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial today we are going to be continuing with our solving of radical equation, but this time around is taking another form of workings solving. That is, this equation is going to lead us to quadratic equation, so whereby we'll be having two possible values of the unknown. So now, before we commence the solving, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do that so that you don't miss any of my class. So now let's go further by saying, now commencing this solution. Now if you want to do this, I've actually said from the previous lesson on this topic, radical equation. So whenever you have the unknown under the radical sign, so definitely that is going to be giving us radical equation. So that this time around we are having square root. Now, so what are we going to do? So we can see that one of the radical has been isolated. That is the one we have at the left hand side here. You can see that it has been isolated. So then that is very good. So now, had it been in an equation that none of them has been isolated, therefore we need to make one isolated and carry the other. So therefore, if you want to do this, we continue by what? By taking the square of both sides, so that you'll be able to take what? To take this square root from here. So now what are we going to do? So now we go further by what? Taking the square of both sides. So we are going to have 3x minus 5, okay, equals to 2 minus x, that is 2 minus square root of x minus 1 all squared. Okay, so now having this, so we are going to expand the right hand side. So we have 3x minus 5 equals to, so now expanding this, what are we going to have? We're going to have 4, okay, minus 4, okay, into bracket x minus 1, okay, plus square root of x minus 1 all squared. So now from there, so we go further by having having 3x minus 5, okay, equals to what? Equals to 4 minus 4 square root of minus 1, okay, plus x minus 1. So now the next thing we are going to do here is that we try to collect the like terms. So therefore we are going to have 3x and bring this x from the right hand side. So to this place we are going to have minus x minus 5, okay, then we have 4 here also coming to this side, then plus 1 also coming, then we have minus 4 square root of x minus 1 left on the right hand side. So now calculating this together, we are going to be having 3x minus x is going to be 2x, and minus 5 minus 4 is going to give us minus 9, and minus 9 plus 1, okay, and that is going to give us what? That is going to give us minus 8, okay, equals to what? Equals to minus 4 square root of x minus 1. So now from here, what we need to do is what? We can rearrange this, okay, by having 4, okay, that is multiplying both sides by minus 1. We are going to have 4 square root of x minus 1 equals to 8 minus 2x. And we multiply both sides by minus 1. That is what is going to give us. I get it now. So now from there, so the next thing we are going to do now is we still try to take the square of both sides, so that we'll be able to take charge of this, that is to eliminate the radical sign. So now to eliminate the radical sign, so therefore we are going to square the both sides again, and we are going to have 4 square root of x minus 1 all squared equals to 8 minus 2x all squared. So from here we are going to be having 16 x minus 1 squared equals to, no, I'm not going to have square here again. So 16 into bracket x minus 1 then equals to 64 by expanding the right hand side minus 32x plus 4x squared. So now from here we try to open the bracket. We have 16x minus what, 16 equals to 64 minus 32x plus what, 4x squared. So now from here, so try to calculate collecting the like terms. So this is going to be arriving at 4x squared minus 48x plus 80 equals to 0. So now from here, this you can see that this equation has led us to quadratic equation in terms of what? In terms of x. So now from here, what's the next thing to do? The next thing to do is we are going to try to reduce this to its lowest form of equation. So by dividing through by what? By 4. So if we divide this by 4, the first term by 4, we are going to be having what? We are going to be having the first time by 4, we are going to be having what? We are going to be having this one s square. So this one also by 4, are getting out. We are going to be having minus what? Minus 12x. Are you getting it now? This one also by 4. So we are going to be having what? We are going to be having plus what? Plus 20 equals to what? Equals to 0. Do you understand now? So we try to use factorization methods to get the possible values of what? Of x. So by doing that, we can consider we are going to have x raised to the power minus 2. Okay, this is going to be minus 10x minus 2x, okay, plus what? Plus 20, because minus 10x minus 2x is going to give us minus 12x, okay, and minus 10x plus minus 2x is going to give us plus 20. Do you understand now? So therefore try to, so from here try to group it, okay, then grouping that, we are going to have x minus 10, then minus 2 is common, you have x minus what? Minus 10, then equals to 0. So now from there, what's the next thing you are going to have? You are going to have x minus 10, okay, and what? And x minus 2 not to be equal to 0. So from there, it is either we said x minus 10 is equals to 0, okay, or x minus 2 is equals to 0. So now from here we have x to be equals to 10 or x equals to 2. So therefore these are the two possible values of x. So therefore we consider we have two values, and in quadratic equation we always have two values. But if you want to check the validity of the two possible values we are having, that is x equals to 10, okay, or 2, so we see that 2 is the what is the best solution. That is the solution to this. It's the only solution that we have. That is x equals to 2 is the best solution we have, because when you try to put this value back to the equation given to us, so anyone that satisfies the equation, is the best. Okay, so now by doing that, so I can see that 2 is the best here. So therefore the best solution, the solution for this problem is what is 2. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to this channel, try to do that. Hit on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get my videos anytime I upload. Share it to your learning colleagues also. Bye.